Snipers are a super popular weapon class in Call of Duty, and a lot of that has to do with how satisfying it is to land a quickscope. But not all snipers are actually all that good for quickscoping, and today we are going to be fulfilling a request from viewer Alvin A. Lee 3. Now keep in mind, I'm not a diehard sniper, but I am a longtime COD player, and I like to think I'm something of a Call of Duty historian here on YouTube, so I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to bring you guys what I think are the 10 best snipers in COD history, specifically for quickscoping. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. So you let me know what you think are the best quickscoping snipers of all time in the comments. Drop a like. You probably know number one, but then again, maybe I'll throw something out of left field at you. We'll see. Let's get started. At number 10, the Swiss K31 in Black Ops Cold War. Now, the sniping community had a bit of tug of war, back and forth with Treyarch during the life cycle of Cold War because Treyarch just couldn't stop tweaking the snipers. But at the end of the day, the Swiss ended up being the main weapon for quickscopers. It had the lightweight, the smooth animations, quick rechamber time. It was easy to pop from target to target. Now, compared to other bolt-action snipers, the Swiss K31 didn't have a lot of idle sway. Made it great for snapping on targets without resistance, although you still had to get good at aiming high because you weren't going to be getting one-shot kills to the waist or any limbs. Now, if somebody was dominating the lobby with the Swiss, I feel it's because they deserved it. At number 9. The Kar 98K in COD World War II. Now, when this game came out, the Kar was widely seen as the best sniper in the game. Now, I mean, it had super quick handling, generous one-shot kill range. What's not to love about it from a sniper? Sledgehammer nerfed it a few times. They added a whole slew of additional sniper rifles, but even after the patches were out, the Kar remained the most popular pick for quickscopers because, I mean, you had that super smooth animation and it was really lightweight. The scope animation, it was great. One-shot kill range remained pretty large, even though Sledgehammer tried to tone it down a bit, and there was a ton of helpful and historically inaccurate attachments. You had extended clips, you had a rapid-fire option, no clue how that works in a World War II setting, but whatever. Even if you're one of the many people that hated COD World War II, the Kar 98K put up some awesome gameplays. It was hard not to get hyped when somebody was running around the lobby, quickscoping everybody back to their spawn with it. At number 8, the Kar 98K in Modern Warfare 2019. Now, I know that technically this gun was filed under the marksman rifle category in the game instead of sniper rifles, but I'm going to put it on the list today because it's hands down the most popular quickscoping gun in the game. Compared to the full-size snipers in Modern Warfare, the Kar was much lighter, much quicker. Handling was great. It also had a much smaller one-shot kill range that meant you had to get good at aiming high and staying on target. Now, the time to kill in Modern Warfare was very short, so getting sniper hit markers was frustrating. But if you put in the time to get good with the Kar, you would dominate lobbies. The movement of the game, it really lent itself well to a bolt-action rifle like this. It could snap to target, and really reward you for getting good. At number 7, probably my favorite name on the list, the Koshka. Black Ops 4 just rolls off the tongue, Koshka. Black Ops 4 had a very long time to kill, but it also had super smooth movement. So in a game like that, being able to quickly snap from target to target with an insta-kill sniper rifle was super valuable, and the Koshka would greatly reward you for putting in the time and effort and nailing that handling. Bolt-action sniper, pretty small one-shot kill range, but a very quick aim-down sight animation that could be made even quicker with attachments. It even had an operator mod, if you remember those, that would make the ADS animation work the way it did in the OG Modern Warfare 2, where you would get more accurate as you scoped in, which was absolutely perfect for super aggressive snipers who wanted to run around the map and get play of the game every single match. Ultimately, the Paladin was probably the better overall sniper in Black Ops 4. I mean, the damage it pumped out was crazy. But this is a list of the best quickscoping rifles, and the Koshka deserves that title. Super satisfying to drop somebody instantly with this gun. At number 6, the Locust in Black Ops 3. I'm still super impressed by the way the sniping community put the hours in to figure out the new mechanics of a jetpack game and made it one of the most popular sniping CODs of all time. With how hard it was to snipe in BO3, to me, it's amazing that it became so popular, and a lot of it was thanks to the Locust rifle, which was just dumb. I mean, this thing had a 10-round mag by default, very quick fire rate, but also had lightning-fast aim-down sight times and a super generous one-shot kill range. It was almost like Treyarch was trying to compensate for the advanced movement and the lack of aim assist by making the starting bolt action really good. And what resulted was a community of super dedicated players putting hundreds of hours into getting as good as they possibly could. Even if you never really got the hang of sniping in this game, you'll admit it, it was fun to run around and crack people with the Locust. The lack of aim assist meant you really had to get good. Now we arrive at the top 5. The USR in COD Ghosts. Some COD players insist to this day that Ghost had the best sniping mechanics in the entire franchise. Now, I'm not quite sure I agree with that, but I see why so many people put so much time into the USR. Bolt-action sniper, sweet animations, very quick handling, definitely designed to be the quick-scoping weapon of choice for COD Ghost, even though Ghost wasn't exactly the best game in the series for aggressive playstyles. There were people who dedicated lots of hours to running around the maps and getting in people's faces with the USR. And once all the smaller DLC maps actually dropped, the USR players were all over them. I still remember watching a ton of Strike Zone Chem Strike gameplays with this thing. COD Ghost was hard to play aggressively, but if you did play aggressively, you were probably running the USR. At number 4, the Barrett 50 cal in Modern Warfare 2 2011. It's kind of funny to me how the real-life Barrett 50 cal is this gigantic anti-material rifle that's mainly used to blast through heavy cover. But in OG Modern Warfare 2, the Barrett was this super quick, snappy sniper rifle that people were getting 6-man kill feeds like it weighed 2 pounds. The Barrett in Modern Warfare 2 was a semi-auto monster. Thunderous firing sound, enough power behind each pull of the trigger to instantly kill whoever got in the way, and if you threw on a couple perks like Lightweight Pro or Sleight of Hand Pro, you would be zipping around the map, blasting people back to the lobby and dropping nukes like it was nothing. Yes, there was one other sniper in the original Modern Warfare 2 that was a bit better for quick scoping. It was definitely more iconic to the playstyle, but the Barrett 50 cal was part of that crazy Modern Warfare 2 era as well. I had to give it a top 5 spot. At number 3, the MSR in Modern Warfare 3 2011. Now, when developing Modern Warfare 3, it was pretty clear that Infinity Ward and Sledge wanted to replicate the success of the Intervention in Modern Warfare 2. So their successor to that iconic rifle was the MSR, bolt-action monster, pretty yellow finish, awesome firing sound. Much like the Modern Warfare 2 rifles, the MSR wasn't actually that special on its own, but if you threw on Quick Draw Pro and maybe a weapon proficiency, you were off to the races. The MSR had such a smooth feel to it, it was hard to put it down once you started running around with it. There was also something satisfying about popping someone in the head with the MSR and hearing that specialist streak chime in your headphones as you got one after another. MSR Moab gameplays were some of the most entertaining content on the internet back in 2011 and 12. They were a huge part of why so many people remember the Modern Warfare 3 days so fondly. At number 2, the Ballista in Black Ops 2. Now, some people say Ghost had the best quick scoping in COD history. I would argue and say Black Ops 2 had the best sniping. You may disagree, but I don't know how you can look at all those videos with the Ballista and act like it wasn't a prime moment in gaming history, not just COD history. The Ballista, easily the best gun in Black Ops 2 for quick scoping. And after the infamous DSR nerf, basically the entire sniping community was putting in tons of hours labbing out the best ways to run around the maps, jump around corners, blast people off their feet with this rifle. I've always respected the Ballista playstyle because it was absolutely skill-based. There was not an easy gun to use effectively, but it wasn't an easy gun to use effectively. I mean, just how small the one-shot kill range was and how relatively slow the fire rate was compared to other snipers on the list. You had to dedicate to aim high. You had to stay on target. If you were going to use the Ballista effectively, you had to do all of those things. Now, I admit it wasn't my cup of tea. It was an extremely respectable way to play the game, though. Definitely one of the best quick-scoping rifles in COD history, but there's one that deserved a higher spot. At number 1 today, hands down, unanimous vote by me, the best quick-scoping sniper rifle in COD history is the Intervention in Modern Warfare 2. The original Modern Warfare 2. You knew it. Now, it didn't invent quick-scoping, but it was definitely the gun that showed us what playstyle that could be. The Intervention was one, it was actually, I think it was the one and only bolt-action sniper in that game, and if you looked at the stats on the paper, it really wasn't that special compared to other snipers from COD history. But what really made this weapon part of the gaming history was that handling, that firing sound, the animations, and it all just came together with this one-shot kill consistency, assuming you were using stopping power, which everybody was using in the game. The Intervention was perfect, wasn't overpowered, wasn't over the top. It was just perfect for that kind of game that Infinity Ward was making. It was in the right place at the right time to create a movement of memes and montages that everybody remembers and references. This is the best quick-scoping sniper rifle in COD history, hands down. There's no doubt in my mind it was perfect. And I do want to give an honorable mention to the M40 from COD 4. I know it didn't make the list today, and I understand there's going to be some people upset. And I know a lot of people will say that's where quick-scoping was invented. There was just too many good sniper rifles on here. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know one that didn't make the list that should have, besides that one.